Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching from. Today we are doing IELTS speaking practice live. So if you are preparing for IELTS speaking, welcome to today's live. I am going to help you identify how to go from a band 6 to a band 7 on your IELTS speaking test. So welcome everyone. We will give everyone a few seconds to come in and we will start. Hello, Kufi. Hi, Nima. Hi, Jao. Hi, Abdul Wase. Welcome, welcome. Today we are practicing IELTS speaking live. Hi, JJ. Hi, Malik. Hi, Benita. Welcome, everyone. And for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Wafa, and I am an English professor from Canada. I help students prepare for the IELTS speaking exam or IELTS exam in general for the past 10 years. So I decided to start a TikTok channel helping you identify why you are stuck at a band 6. So I am going to show you some answers I fixed live last week. Band 6 answers live, and how I made them to a band 7. So most of you are stuck at band 6, and it's not because of your English. So I'm going to show you some real answers I fixed last week in just a minute. But mainly, I want to know, for those of you who are watching, where are you chatting from? I'd like to know in the chat, where are you watching from? Where are you from? Hi, Paul. Hi, Samaya. Where are you watching from? So curious. The internet is such an amazing tool. We get to all chat together. Hi, Samaya. Thank you for liking the live. Tell me where you are chatting from. So, welcome in, everybody. Like I said, today we are doing IELTS speaking practice live. So we are going to go through some band 6 answers that I corrected last week, and I made them into band 7 answers. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Wafa. I'm an English professor here in Canada, and I've been helping students prepare for their IELTS exam for the past 10 years. So, welcome everyone. So, there are so many questions you may be asked on the IELTS speaking exam, and one of the main ones will be hometown questions. So, this is why I want to know, where are you chatting from or watching from? Please message in the chat. Where are you from? 10 people are watching. I don't want anybody to be shy. Please let me know where you are watching from. Hi, Jean. Hi, Fabian. Welcome. Hi, Anna. Welcome. So I had many students join my live last week, and a question they had a hard time answering was about their hometown. Hi, Ane. Good morning for you. Good evening for me. It's 9:15 where I am from. So I hope you're having a lovely morning. Hi, Zara. Walaikum assalam. Welcome. Hi, Sadik. Very nice, all the way from Calgary. I've never been to Calgary. I'd love to go there. Hello, I see you, the Arabic writing. My Arabic writing is not good and it's very small. Welcome. Hi, Hamza. Hi. Let me know what. So, somebody, Sadiq says he's chatting from Calgary. Let's see where are you guys chatting from? Oh, Bradford, UK. Very nice. I've never been to the UK before. Welcome, Star Kid. I'm from Lethbridge. Welcome, Hamza. Welcome, welcome. So, very nice that you guys are from Lethbridge, Bradford, Calgary. This is often Gatineau. Ooh, Shawari. Very nice. I'm watching from Canada. Welcome, Sumaya. Thank you for joining me, guys. Adam says from Edmonton. Welcome, Adam. Never been to Edmonton before. And are you guys looking to prepare for your IELTS exam? Or are you looking to just improve your English? Someone says, I would like to improve my English speaking skills. Yes. And that's what I help with. That's why I'm here today, because although you cannot talk on the mic, I want to help you improve your English speaking skills for everyday communication, like for job interviews in specific, or for your IELTS speaking exam. Hamza says, I'm here for improving my English. Yes, Zara says to improve my English. Yes, great. So let's get into it. It's so good to have all of you guys watch. I love that we're already at 50 people. So whoever is coming in, I want you to answer this question. Where are you from? Because now I want to know, do you like your hometown? Do you like your hometown? So some people said, I'm from Lethbridge, I'm from UK, I'm from Edmonton. Someone said Calgary. So tell me, do you like your hometown? Ooh, Sumaya, Dubai, lucky girl. I wish I was there. So Ermia says, yes, I do. Hi, by IELTS. Nice. Yes, I like it. Yes, I like Edmonton. Okay. So this is an answer that a lot of students gave me last week is yes, I like it. Yes, I don't. I'm from Australia. I work with the British Council. I'm from Toronto. Welcome, Ermaeus. I am an EAL student, so I think I can improve my English listening. So this, yes, I do, yes, I don't, I do, or yes, or no, I don't. This is actually a weak response, not mainly because it's too short, right? Uh, and this would only get you a band 6 on your IELTS speaking exam. So the way I actually corrected a lot of students last week is I the best way to correct it is to extend your answer. So you would say something like this. I'm going to show you. Let me make it big for you because most of you are watching from the phone. So here is a band 7 response. I really like, yes, I really liked my hometown because it's very peaceful and I've lived there for most of my life. So I feel very comfortable and connected to it. So we took a band 6 response, right? Yes, I do. No, I don't. 2, I really like my hometown because it's very peaceful and I've lived there for most of my life. So I feel very comfortable and connected to it. So as you see here, this is a method I teach in my English speaking confidence club is how exactly to break down a question giving using the ARE method: answer, reason, example. And this is what I want to demonstrate for you guys today. But before I do, please share this live so other people could come on here and learn with us as well. Oh, let me fix the camera again because it seems like we need to update the document. Hold on 1 second. So let me just document 1. This is document 2. So just give me 1 second. You are not able to see the updated answer that I just told you. Oh, that's weird. Why isn't it updating? Hold on. It should come up as an update. So there you go. So we just talked about this IELTS speaking practice question, right? We broke it down to make it a band 7 answer. So I'm going to read the comments in the chat in just a sec. I just didn't realize that my document wasn't updated. I really like my hometown because it's very peaceful and I've lived there for most of my life. So I am comfortable and connected to it, right? So I took a band 6 response saying, yes, I do like my hometown, or no, I don't. I gave a reason and an example. So this is what I want to demonstrate today. I want to show you exactly how you can answer your answers like this right here live. I'm going to help you fix your answers. So let's see. Let me scroll up. So someone says, yes, I like Edmonton. I'm watching from Timor. Well, I liked my hometown. I like my hometown because it has beautiful heritage. It has a beautiful heritage building which takes us to history. Okay, so that's a great response, Star Kid. So how exactly we could break down this answer, like I said earlier, is using a method called the ARE method. So, what I want you to do before you start answering again is I want you to give me the answer: yes, I do, no, I don't, reason, and example. So, take my example. Yes, I like my hometown because it's very peaceful and I've lived there for most of my life. So I feel very comfortable and connected to it. So I gave an answer, reason, and example. And this is what I want you to try to do right now. I want you to repeat your answer. Give me an answer, reason, example. So Hamza says, "I love my hometown because it's quiet and a beautiful one." Okay, Hamza, give me a example. What makes it beautiful? For example, I'm surrounded by the mountains. What is it that makes it beautiful? What makes it beautiful? Oh my God, my documents are being very finicky today. I don't know why my documents are not coming up. Hmm. Okay, guys, bear with me because I don't know why my documents not showing. So you guys, please go ahead and try to practice answering this question. Oh, I don't know why this is. Okay, we'll keep it up here. So using the ARE method, answer, reason, example, I want you to go ahead, there we go, and try to answer this question. So let me read. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Uh, so Hamza, I want to hear why you think your hometown is a beautiful one. Who else? Diamond says, yes, I like my hometown because it has a large garden. Okay. Do you mean in your backyard, like behind your home, you have a large garden? Do you grow fruits and vegetables? Can you give that as an example? For example, we grow our own fruits and vegetables, something like this. So, guys, just as I am correcting your answers on the spot, I'm using your same idea, but just making it sound more clear, more natural, and more connected. This is exactly what I do with my students. I take your answer and fix it step by step in my English speaking confidence club. If you are interested in becoming a confident English speaker, comment IELTS and I will send you the link to my course after today's live. So let's see. Star Kid says, I love my hometown, although it's been only a few years that I moved here, but I like the architecture. Okay. That's a great answer. Star Kid, I love my hometown. Or you could start with Star Kid. Although I've only lived a few years in my hometown, I really like the architecture because it's very ancient, for example. One of the oldest churches are located in my hometown. So this is a way you could use the ARE method to actually format your answer. Let's see who else. Star Kid. Zara says, I really like my hometown because I was born there. Okay. Zara, can you give us more detail about being born there? Why is it special to you? So it's lots of messages coming in. I love my country a lot because it has beautiful weather and different traditions. Nice, happy. Can you tell us what type of traditions makes it beautiful? Give us an example. For example, I don't know. One tradition we have is the younger people throw a party for older people, something like this. Hamza says Lethbridge is a beautiful city surrounded by stunning landscapes and nature. I like that, Hamza. That is a great example. For example, Lethbridge, so let's start from the beginning, Hamza. I really like my hometown, Lethbridge, because it's a beautiful city. For example, it's surrounded by stunning landscapes and nature, like lots of parks or lots of trees, whatever it is. So, guys, just as I am correcting your answers on the spot, this is what I do in my English speaking confidence course. I run a course where I help you live on Zoom like this. You're able to talk on the microphone and I give you feedback. If you are interested in joining, comment IELTS, and I will send you a message after today's live. Diamond says, I like my hometown because it has a large garden. So I play football there with my son. I like that. Uh, I like my hometown. So, Diamond, when we say hometown, that means the city where you come from. So I think you mean more of your backyard, which is okay. You could talk about that, but I'd say I really like my hometown because the current house I live in has a very big garden where I am able to play soccer with my son every day. For example, he's learned to score in the net, I guess I could say, something like this. Hamza, great. So I will send you a message afterwards. So, guys, if you like this live, please share it with your family and friends. I really want to help as many people as possible become confident English speakers so we can help all of you and everyone could benefit. Hamza says, I love my hometown. It's quite, oh, I think that was an old one. Because my hometown is beautiful. It has beautiful weather and lots of visiting places. Okay, Zara, that's a great answer. Can you give us an example? What kind of places? You mean tourist attractions? Because it has a lot of tourist attractions. Okay, so we could say, I like my hometown because it's very beautiful and it has a lot of places to see. For example, when tourists come here, they love going to the beach, they like going sightseeing. So you give an example of what kind of tourist attractions. So, guys, just as I'm doing, I am correcting your answer on the spot, literally going from band 6 to band 7. And I just want to repeat something. I want to say it over and over again that you don't need big vocabulary words. You don't need to learn big vocabulary words or a whole bunch of different grammar structures. All you need to know is how to structure your answer so you are able to go from a band 6 to a band 7 very easily. It's not difficult. All you need is the right guidance. And one thing I want to mention is right guidance means um, not just watching YouTube videos all day. Hi, Rui. My speaking is around 7 to 8, but I'm struggling on intonation and stress. Could you demonstrate it? I can hold a live next time on that, Rui, but you would have to take, I would say, a phonetics course to really learn how to, or pronunciation course to learn all the different phonemes and how to stress each letter and everything like that. It's not as easy as it sounds. Nordic says, I love my hometown as it's named after Artemis. Okay, very nice. Artemis to, is Artemis to, what is that? Is that, who is that, I guess, should I say? Is it a person? Can you give me an example, Nordic? For example, or in other words, Artemis 2 was, is that a person? Hi, Rasha, welcome. So, guys, just as I am correcting your answer on the spot. This is what I do in my English speaking confidence club, or English speaking confidence course, I should say. If you are interested in becoming a confident English speaker and not having to learn so much grammar, so much vocabulary, just real life speaking, then I highly recommend you join this course. It is a live course on Zoom. So we practice together on Zoom together, and I help you. So if you are interested, comment IELTS and I will send you a message afterwards. Great, Fadimo. I will send you a message. Hi, Hanya. I am an English professor from Canada, and I've been helping students prepare for their IELTS exam for the past 10 years. So I help students with IELTS and real life English that you use every day for like job interviews, for business communication. Where are you from, Hanya? Oh, you're so sweet, Rasha. Thank you. So let's answer this question. Why do you like studying English? Why do you like studying English? So let me put a new screen up. So I want you to tell me, why do you like studying English? Using the ARE method, tell me, why do you like studying English? Supervisor says, I understand, but I can't speak. That's awesome. That's okay. You'll get there. It just takes time. Supervisor, if you want to be a confident English speaker, you need to practice. Understanding, maybe you understand because you watched movies or lots of videos on YouTube and stuff. The best way to practice is with a teacher and learning a structure. Ooh, Zara, I like that answer because it's an universal language. It's because it's an international language. That's a great response. It would still be considered a band 6. So Sidra, let's try to make your answer. Sidra and Zara have similar answers, so let's try to make it a band 7 answer. Uh, uh, so you could say, I like to study English. You're giving a reason because English is a universal language. For example, majority of the countries in the world speak English. As an example, you gave an answer, reason, example, right? And this is the best way you could do to extend your answer. And this is what I teach in my English speaking confidence course. If you are interested to do a live Zoom course, comment IELTS and I will send you a message after today's live. Because I live in a place all people talk English. Fadimo, great answer. So let's try to, that would still be considered band 6. So I'm studying English because I live in I live in a country where English is spoken where English is spoken everywhere. For example, we need to know English for the purpose of work, for everyday life, and for our education. Raja says from Indonesia. Welcome, Raja. Diamond says, I like studying English because it's an international language and I live in a country, so I need to speak fluently to find a job. And then great answer, Diamond. Then you could give an example. For example, uh the job so for example, what type of job are you looking for? For example, all customer service jobs require you to be fluent in English. You could say something along the lines of this. So great answer. Raja says, I am Indonesian. I like studying English because I want to work abroad. Great answer, Raja. So give us a reason. Why do you want to work abroad? Because, sorry, give us a reason of why you have to study English to work abroad. For example, I want to work in Canada and English is the national language, or English is widely spoken in Canada, something like this. So guys, just as you see I'm doing here, I'm actually correcting your answers using the same structure, using the same type of English you are using. I'm literally not using big vocabulary words, as you see. And this is why I tell students you don't need big vocabulary words to get band 7 on IELTS speaking. You just need to know a good structure like this. If you are interested in becoming a confident English speaker, comment IELTS and I will send you the link to my English speaking confidence course. It is on Zoom, it is live. You need real life practice like this. You need a teacher to tell you what you're doing wrong and how to improve. Happy says, I like studying English because I want to communicate with different people and discover new cultures. I like that, Happy. So, can you give an example of how it would help you discover new cultures? For example, when I learn English, I will be able to communicate with, so you said, I will be able to speak. You said communicate already. So you could say, I will be able to speak and learn from others in their language, something like this. Aisha says English is an international language where it's spoken widely and it's the official language. Yes. Aisha, can you give us so you would say yes, I really enjoy studying English because English is an international language and it's widely spoken. For example, and give a clear example. Thank you, Alchiki. Thank you so much. Animanus, I need to speak English because I live in USA. Nice. So give us an example of why you need to speak English in USA. I need to speak English because I live in the USA. Same. So, guys, just as I am correcting your answers on this spot, this is what I do in my English speaking confidence class. If you are interested in joining a class where a teacher is helping you, telling you, do this, do that, or change your answer, then you need to join, guys. I'm telling you right now that you will not learn English just by watching YouTube videos all day. Sure, you might learn English, but you won't know how to use the words. You won't know how to speak. You won't be confident. You'll still hesitate in your speech. You need real life practice to feel confident learning English. So I will send you a message after today's live with the link. So guys, if you like the live, guys, please share it with your friends and family. Please share the live so we can help as many people as possible learn English and improve their English. Bahar says, I like to speak English because it's important in this country we are living in. Yes, great answer, Bahar. So you could give an example. For example, um, if I want to work, I must know how to speak English. So great answer there, guys. Uh, so here I wanted to show you a band 7 answer. Is I like studying English because it helps me communicate with more people. And for example, I can use it for the purposes of work or when I travel. So clear, you're using the ARE method that I taught you earlier. Answer, reason, example. This is the difference between knowing using a structure and feeling confident versus learning big vocabulary words and saying, oh my God, when am I going to use these vocabulary words? How do I know when to use them? You're still going to hesitate even if you read the dictionary from A to Z because you're not going to know how to use it. So most students don't improve because the reason is because they don't have this structure. So inside my speaking class, I train you to answer questions like this naturally. Type yes if you feel stuck at a band 6. I want to know. Type yes, YES, if you feel stuck at a band 6 or you hesitate when you speak English. Type yes. Oh, thank you, Dan Guru. That's very kind of you. Yes, Happy says when you speak English, when you are studying English, your life will be easy and you can be more confident. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. Everyone's feeling maybe a little nervous when they speak English. And as an IELTS teacher in Canada, I see this mistake all the time. Being an English professor, I see this mistake all the time, right? And this is why it's important for you to join a teacher to tell you what you are doing wrong. Imagine getting this kind of feedback every week and a teacher helping you. This is exactly how I teach inside my IELTS speaking course, English speaking course. If you are interested, comment IELTS and I will send you the link afterwards. But I'm here to help you whether you join or not. But you would definitely get more feedback there. You need to speak and you need feedback, okay? Because watching videos is not enough. Clever, I have a problem when I talk to native. I take too much time to translate what they're saying because hi, Clever. So you're probably trying to translate in your language. I know a lot of students do that. You're probably like, okay, what does this word mean in my language? So this is what students often do. And the best way is to remember that your language, things could be said different in your language than English. So you need to try to learn English as a whole on its own rather than trying to translate it in your head. And you also need to take time to try to only translate the big words that are being said. So students often try to translate every single word that is coming out of someone's mouth, but this is called content words and function words. So you need to only understand the big words. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. Animus. I, I don't. Anima Anas. I'm trying to say her name. How much does it cost? Honey, you could send me a message afterwards, and we can talk. Walaikum assalam, Stella. So remember, guys, it's all about learning a structure, knowing how to answer based on the structure you are taught. This is the type of structures I teach in my course. If you are interested, guys, in my class, I only want serious people to join because I don't want you to waste my time. I don't want you to waste your money. If you're not serious, then don't waste your money, right? It's like joining a gym but not going. You have to go every day to see improvement. Same with learning English. You have to do even 10 minutes of practice every day. If you are serious, I want to help you. I don't want to help people who are going to waste their money and not want to learn English. I want to help you so you get better jobs. You know how to pass your interview. You could pass your IELTS speaking exam. All of this. If you are serious, please comment IELTS below and I will help you. So I want to ask you another question. Since we have 100 people watching, I'm curious. Let's ask the same question again. Where are you chatting from? Yenol, hi Yenol, hi Teach Me, hi Midnight. I will send you guys a link afterwards. Great, Gadget. Gadget, I have the link in my bio if you'd like to check. Canada, Toronto. I'm from Philippines. Canada, very nice. Indonesia, Kurdistan. Wow. Alberta, this is amazing. Algeria, oh my God, this is so cool. Canada, Edmonton, Malaysia. Oh, I'm dying to go to Malaysia. I've never been there. USA. Very nice. So I asked this question earlier, but I want to ask it again because we have a lot of people in the chat now. And I want to know, do you like your hometown? Yes or no? Using the ARE method I taught you, I want you to tell me, do you like your hometown? Yes. Okay. Using the ARE method, answer, reason, example. Tell me why you like it. I like my hometown because I don't like my hometown because. Give an example. For example, and give a clear example. I'm gonna update my page. Answer, reason, example. There. Yes, I like my hometown except the current government administration. Okay. Um, can you give us a reason? What don't you, because the government is corrupted, because the government takes a lot of our taxes. Tell us why you don't like the government. Morlan, hi. Yes, I like my hometown. Why do you like it? Can we hear a reason? Rose says, yes, the reason why I like my hometown is because we have a lot of opportunities here. That's a great response, but what kind of opportunities? Because that would get you a band 7 response. For example, there's a lot of jobs. For example, we're able to go to school for free. What is it, Rose? Yes, Sidra says yes. Okay, Sidra, what do you like about your hometown? Chris says, sorry, not Chris. Chis says, yes, Indonesia is a beautiful country since I live here from the beginning. Okay, I like that. Yes, I love my hometown, Indonesia, because it is a beautiful country. For example, what do you like about it? Can you give a clear example? Teach Me says, I like my hometown because it is warmer, has better food, and taxes are stress free. Oh, I like that. Are stress free. So let's format it a little different. I like my hometown because of the weather and the food. Or you could say, I like my hometown. Teach Me, you could say, I like my hometown because of multiple reasons. For example, the weather is warm, we have great food options, and uh, taxes are stress free here. Midnight says, no, I don't like my hometown because the weather is unpredictable. Okay. That's a great response. Can you give us an example of what makes it unpredictable? So, guys, just like I am answering your, I'm taking your answers and making it from a band 6 to a band 7. This is what I do in my English speaking confidence course. If you are interested to becoming a confident English speaker and you are serious, I want to help you. I want to help you get that job you always dream of. I want to help you get a band 7. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I'm very experienced in this field. I help students every day, and I want to help you improve your English. So Imir says, I do because my hometown, such a quiet place. Also, we have a lot of rice fields. Wow, I like that. So you could say, yes, I do like my hometown because it's such a quiet place. For example, we have a lot of rice fields, and I always remember playing there as a child. Anima Anna says, I like my hometown because it's safe and my family lives there. I like that, Anima. So, can we say, for example, why do you feel safe in your hometown? Rose says, because we have an education system and we are grateful that for that because some countries don't have it. Yes, Rose. So that's a good reason. And then your example. Sidra says, I like my hometown because the weather is very nice. Yes, I like that, Sidra. Because the weather is very nice. For example, we don't get any snow. For example, it doesn't rain here. Give an example, Sidra. Yes, I like my hometown because in my hometown, it's not too crowded and also the food is very cheap here. Yes, give an example. For example, we only pay $1 for uh, a carton of eggs. I don't know. Give an example. So, guys, just as I am correcting all these answers and making it a band 7 answer, this is what I do in my English speaking confidence club. If you are looking to be a confident speaker for your IELTS exam or for real life conversation English, comment IELTS and I want to help you pass your job interview, pass your IELTS speaking exam with a band 7. Comment IELTS and I will help you out. Kumir says, yes, I do like my hometown because the food is delicious and cheap. So, same advice I gave earlier is give an example of like how cheap it is, just to extend your answer, right? Remember, the IELTS speaking exam is an English exam, and he is grading you on your ability to speak English fluently. So if your answers are clear, if they're concise, using the ARE method, this is what will help you get a band 7. So for those of you who are just joining, most of you are stuck at a band 6, not because you don't know enough English. It's mainly you don't you don't have a good structure when you are answering. So this is what I'm helping in today's live with. I'm going to show you how to answer your questions from a band 6 to a band 7 live. So this is what we are talking about. Anima, I love my hometown because many services are such as education and healthcare. Okay. So Anima, are you saying there are many services? Oh, okay, are free. Sorry. I love my hometown because many services are accessible and free. For example, such as is also a good word, such as education and healthcare. That's a great answer. Yam, Yanel Yam, I like my hometown because rich of all human needs, because there is lots of opportunity, you could say, opportunity for individuals and also poor, because the government does not help its citizens. Oh, I'm talking too fast. Okay, I'll try to talk slow. So guys, please share this live with your others. If you are liking the structure I'm teaching, share the live so we can help other people improve their English. Please share the live. There's 100 people here. I'm hoping to see 100 shares. It would really help me. So, Okta, I'm really proud of my hometown because there are many objects. There are many objects tourism. Okay, there are many. So we won't use objects. That's not the right word. So there are many tourist attractions here. You could say there are many tourist attractions here. For example, what is there? Give an example of what is there. Oh, thank you, Happy. Happy. I'm so glad you are enjoying it. Ali says, I love my hometown because Melbourne has been voted as a top city to live. Okay. For example, so what makes it the top city? For example, we have free healthcare. For example, the children's school is free. What is it? Hi, Zara. Welcome, my dear. Nice to see you here. It is 10:07, like 10:15 in Canada. So, guys, just as I am here correcting your answers on the spot, this is what I do in my English speaking course. If you are interested in becoming a confident English speaker for your job interview or real life situations like this, or your IELTS speaking exam, this is what I help with. We meet on Zoom, so it is in from your own house, and I help you improve your English. If you like the way I am breaking down your answers and structuring them in a way that will help you sound more confident, then comment IELTS and I will send you a message after today's live. Hello, UK, all the way from India. It's I love my hometown. It's surrounded by a chain of mountains. It gives a stunning view. I love the detail there, Jonas. So you could give an example as well. For example, when I walk out of my house, just so the examiner can picture, you're saying it's so beautiful. So can you give us an example? For example, right outside of my house, I see so many beautiful mountains. So the examiner could say, "Oh wow, okay." Eunice structured his answers correctly. I'm able to think of it in my mind. I could envision it. UK, the best way to learn English is by practicing. There's no secret. You have to practice with a teacher to improve your English. You will not improve just if you watch YouTube videos all day. You have to practice with a teacher who tells you, okay, UK, this is right, this is wrong. Fix your answer like this and talk like this. This is how you will improve. If you're serious, UK, I highly recommend you to join my English speaking confidence course. It will help you for sure. Hands down, don't learn too much different vocabulary words or grammar rules. This will not help you. Midnight stories. I don't like my hometown because the weather in Edmonton is unpredictable. I've heard that before, Midnight. I've heard that even in this like fall, you get like very bad, I forget what you call it, like wind gusts, or winter suddenly, like out of nowhere, it starts snowing. So you could give that as an example. For example, Midnight, what makes it unpredictable? Talk about the snow, or what makes the weather, like the winter or the weather, unpredictable. Walaikum assalam, Basir. Welcome. So, guys, just as I am here correcting every single answer on the spot without using big vocabulary words, different grammar rules, I'm just using a structure, very easy. You don't need to learn more vocabulary words or more grammar to improve your English. You just need a structure like this that ARE method, answer, reason, example, to get a band 7 or to become confident for job interviews, real life situations. This is what I help with in my English speaking club. If you're interested in joining a course on Zoom, comment IELTS and I will send you the message afterwards. Great, Bayu. I will send you a message after. Guys, like I said, I know you guys are all serious to learn English, but you need to practice every day for at least 10 minutes. But practicing alone is not good enough. You need a teacher to tell you what you are doing wrong and how to improve. It's like going to the gym, like I said earlier. You go to the gym and every you go 1 day, 2 days, okay, after 1 day you stop, you won't see any results. You have to do it every day, and then after 1 month, 2 months, you will see some results, right? This is the same with English. You need to practice every day with a teacher, not by watching YouTube videos all day. This is not going to help you. So I'm so glad we have lots of serious people who want to learn English. I will send you a message afterwards. I really appreciate all of you guys. So let's change the question. Um, do you work or do you study? How would you answer this question? Do you work or do you study? Hi, Premium. Thank you. Hi, Alma. Do you work or do you study? I'm going to put the... No worries. I am studying. Okay. I am working. No, I don't. I am studying. Okay. So this type of answer would be very short. This would get you a band 6. So let's make it a band 7 answer. Answer, reason, example. I am currently working as an office administrator because I really enjoy working in the office. For example, I find I am very happy when I help clients fix their, I don't know, fix their accounting. So you have to give an answer, reason, example. I don't want to just hear I work. I want you to extend it. You know enough vocabulary words to say more than I work. So Hania says, I'm trying to get a job, but my English speaking is good but not fluent. Yes, Hania. So you want to make it fluent. For example, so what are you doing to improve? I am currently taking a course to improve my English. What is it? I currently study in university and I also work on the side for some income. Nice. What do you study, Jasmine? No, I don't have a job, Sidra says. So, what can you do? Why don't you have a job? Because I'm a stay at home mom, because I'm a housewife. I work as a mathematics professor. Nice. That is amazing. In my hometown, which is ranked 10th in the world. I love that. So, someone like Sidra said, I don't work or study. So I want to show you another method when somebody asks you a question like this and you say, I don't work or study. What should I say then? You could use a method called the PPF method, the past, present, future. So I want you to listen carefully while I show you the PPF method with Sidra's answers. So Sidra says, I don't work, I don't study. So what should I say? A great way, I'm just bringing up the sheet. So I want you to use the PPF method. PPF method means say one sentence about the past, what you plan to do, what you are doing today, the present, and what you plan to do in the future. So one sentence, Sidra, you could say about the past is, well, I used to work as a customer service representative in the mall. So I used to work, you could just say I used to work in a shoe store, for example, in a shoe store at the mall, and then you are going to talk about the present. But currently I am, if you're a housewife or maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, but currently I am what? Currently I am a housewife. And then talk about what you plan to do in the future. Future, you will say, however, in the future, maybe you plan to go back to work or back to studies. So however, in the future, I plan to study to be a doctor, for example. So here you go. So you weren't able to um, relate to the question, do you work, do you study? Well, I used to work in a shoe store at the mall, the past, but currently I am a housewife. However, in the future, I plan to study to be a doctor, right? Inshallah, you're going to be a doctor. Past, present, future. This is good to use when you cannot relate, when you don't know what to say, I guess I should say. When you don't know what to say, you use the past, present, future method. Oh, yes, Nordic, thank you for that. I was able to figure it out. Thank you, Nordic. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So, guys, just as I am giving you these techniques, these formats, this is what I teach in my English speaking course. If you are interested in becoming a confident speaker for everyday English, like job interviews, for business English, business communication, for your IELTS speaking exam, I highly recommend you to join. Comment IELTS and I will send you the link after. I finished my studies and I currently am a housewife. I plan to work on a teaching. Okay. Sunshine, you could send me a link, a message, and I can tell you after. We meet 11 a.m. Toronto time on Saturdays. 11 a.m. Toronto time. Guys, believe me, if you are able to do this type of speaking practice every day, you will be a confident English speaker. No, we don't meet every day, Sunshine. We do meet very on Saturdays, and I give you homework. So then we practice the homework every Saturday. So you get real life practice on Saturday. You get to ask or answer the question, and I give the feedback. So, guys, I hope you like this method I just taught you, the PPF method: past, present, future, right? So, Sid, happy. I finished my studies and currently am a housewife. I plan to work as a teacher in the future. No, we meet on Zoom, Sunshine. Currently, I'm going live on TikTok every day at like 10 a.m. Toronto time as well. But this may change soon. But this week, I can tell you I will be on TikTok at 10 a.m. So, guys, if you are interested in becoming a confident English speaker, I want to know, are you here for IELTS or are you here just to learn English? Are you preparing for your IELTS exam or are you here to learn English, like everyday English? Are you teaching about tense today? Yes, we're going over it. Eminem, hi. We're going over it because obviously, when you use the PPF method, you have to speak in the past tense, present tense, future, in the future. So, we are teaching it as we are doing real life conversation speaking. Great, hackers. I can send you a message afterwards. So please share my live, guys, with others so we can help as many people as possible. Hi, Hawa. I'm a student graduating pharmacy assistant. So I'm a student and I will be graduating as a pharmacy assistant. I want to prepare for an interview and practice English for business. Yes, so this is what I teach in the English speaking confidence course. So if you are interested, teen, let me know and I can send you a message afterwards. I came from my work. Why this late? Yes, Eminem, I could not come on earlier today. I had an appointment, so we are here now. So, guys, I want to know who takes time to study English every day. Do you practice English for 10 minutes every day? At least 10 minutes? Hi, Sunshine. The best way to improve is by practicing real life English like this. You cannot learn just by watching YouTube videos all day. I don't have anyone to practice with. Then you need to join my English speaking confidence course because we have a lot of people we could practice with, and you get to practice with me. I try to learn English every day. That's good, Hamza. I'm glad to hear that. So, most people are in the same boat, right? They try to learn English every day, but they have no one to practice with. They have no one to tell them what they're doing wrong, what to improve on. This is what I do for you. I'm there for you, guiding you, using structures like the PPF method, like the ARE method. I don't teach you big vocabulary words. I don't teach you different grammar structures. We do real life practice in my English speaking course. If you are interested to becoming a confident speaker and you want a teacher to help you, I am an English professor. I've been helping students for the past 10 years. I want to help you too. Comment IELTS and I will send you a link after the live with my course. I want to, but I don't know how. Yes, this is very common. I could send you a message, Amir. It's on my bio. You could find the link to my course in my bio. So I know learning English could be very stressful, very nerve wracking. I teach level one in my college right now, and a lot of students struggle with grammar, struggle with structure, but they feel so much more confident when we practice together. They learn. You could see my reviews from other students from my English speaking confidence course on my page. You can watch it, see how they improved. They talk about it. Before I felt nervous. Now I could feel I feel confident when I speak English. Before I used to get stuck. I didn't know how to talk. uh Now I feel so much better. Watch their videos and see if you could relate to it. See if this is what you struggle with, because if it helped them, believe me, it will help you. I need to learn English. Yes, Queen. We're here to help you learn English and improve your speaking skills for everyday speaking, like job interviews, business communication, IELTS speaking. This is what we're here to help you with. So, guys, please follow my page if you have not so far. Share this live with your family and friends so we could learn English together. And most of you are stuck at a band six. It's not because of your English. It's mainly because how you are structuring your answers. So this is what I'm helping a lot of people with today. Uh, so I'm going to show you the how to structure your answers for whoever is new here. We've been structuring your answers to go from band six to band seven using methods like the ARE method, the PPF method. This is what I teach in my English speaking confidence course. If you are interested, comment IELTS and I can send you the link after today's live. We do meet on Zoom every Saturdays and we do live speaking practice. Yes, Eminem. So you need to practice every day, my dear. You need to really practice to improve your speaking with a teacher. Thank you, Hope, for sharing my live. I feel like no one's sharing it today. Hi, Ta. Welcome to today's live. Thank you for sharing, Eminem. So, guys, if you liked this live, then please support me by following my channel, giving me a small gift, whatever helps, because I really want to help you all. I will be back tomorrow, inshallah, at 10 a.m. if all goes well. It's getting a little late here, so I am going to go. Now, V says, is that every sentence must use PPF? No, PPF it should be only used mainly when you don't know what to say. If you don't know what to say, use PPF. If you know what to say, use ARE. Answer, reason, example. Hania, which time? I'll be here at 10 a.m. tomorrow, inshallah, Toronto time. If all goes well, between 10:30. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys always showing up and coming to the live. Please follow my page. If you like the way I teach, highly recommend my English speaking confidence course. Believe me, I've helped so many students improve their English, and I want to help you too. So, have a wonderful night, guys. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.